Here I go now, here I go into new days. Here I go now, here I go into new days. I'm pain, I'm hope, I'm suffer. Here I go into new days. Ain't no mercy there for me. Ain't no mercy there for me. I'm pain, I'm hope, I'm suffer. Ain't no mercy there for me. Do you bear me when I'm gone? Do you take me while I'm here? Did you soon as I belong? Then it's time I disappear. And I went on down that road. And I went on down that road. I'm pain, I'm hope, I'm suffer. And I went on down that road. Bury me when I'm gone. Do you teach me while I'm here? As soon as I belong, then it's time I disappear. Do you bury me when I'm gone? Do you teach me while I'm here? Just as soon as I belong, then it's time I disappear.
Good evening, wrestling fan, and welcome to another edition of Xpw TV. I am the host, Larry Rivera. This is Chris Kloss, Chico, and we are hot off the presses of the XPW scene of the crime last Saturday night at the world famous historic Olympic Auditorium. And Chico, what a night it was.
What a night it was, Larry Rivera. So many ups and downs for the Stars here in XPW. But first off, let's talk about the main event between XPW World Heavyweight Champion Sabu and the Messiah. Now, Rob Black challenging Lazy and Sabu to a match against the Messiah. Of course, Rob Black has been in so many bouts with the Messiah, never getting the gold. So, Rob Black made this match in the confines of a steel cage, trying to bar Lazy from ringside from getting involved. Put your hands down in the match. Now, of course, Sabu did retain the XPW World Heavyweight Championship, but of course, at the end of the match, Rob Black from the top of the cage through the table onto the concrete floor. Unbelievable.
Well, Chico, I think you failed to mention a few important facts.
Like what?
Number one, when Robert Black climbed the cage, he was doing that to give the Messiah some advice. He did not want to broadcast to the entire auditorium his ideas. So he climbed up there and tried to tell him secret, in silent manner. Chico, you saw what happened. He got thrown up all the way out of the cage.
You're nuts.
Number
You're
two,
delusional.
you saw that the Messiah tried to climb out of the cage. He incapacitated Sabu, tried to climb out of the cage, was on his way down. Then we saw this big beast, this big behemoth, this monster from the night the XPW stood still. He made it so Messiah could not get down, and he had to go back over the whole side.
I was there, you were there. We both saw it.
Incredible night. And number three, the plan to keep Lacey from interfering from the match failed once again, because Lacey managed, with that upper body strength,
Would you stop?
managed to get a chair in there. Sabu with the Arabian Faith Buster, putting out Messiah. But Chico, Messiah should be the champion. This was a miscarriage of justice. And as you saw later in the night, he locked the cage and almost killed Sabu right there in the Olympic Auditorium.
You know, the EMTs were on hand, and it is official. A visit to the Los Angeles Municipal Hospital right down the street from the Olympic Auditorium. Sabu did suffer a broken ankle after that matchup.
Chico, that is all about a strategy with a capital S. The plan to win the title may not have come to fruition, but the plan to destroy and injure Sabu was accomplished.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into some other matches that happened at the Olympic Auditorium with White Trash Johnny Webb. Now, this guy has come forward saying it's a conspiracy on Elvis and JFK and little green men. These are the reasons why he's not getting a title shot here in XPW. This guy's maybe doing a little boozing. Sipping back there, buddy.
Let me. Voy a hablar aquí. We also saw the XPW debut of the Mayor Gun.
Oh!
The Mayor Gun, Chico.
Oh!
Tenía el hilo dental fuerte. That was incredible. What a night, Chico. But we saw the Lizzie Borden, the wife of the Robert Black, getting a little upset, maybe a little celosa.
Did you see who came up?
She was upset,
Yeah.
and got in the face of Mayor Gunn, wondering what the hell she's doing in the SPW.
And why the hell did XPW Vice President Dorko Dude Kevin Kleinrock come down there, and he attempted to break up the old scruffle, fearing that probably Lizzie Borden maybe crack a nail. Oh, hopefully that wouldn't happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen the end of this confrontation between Lizzie and Mayor Gunn. And last but not least, we saw the Vicious Big Grime completely destroy Supreme right here in the Olympic Auditorium.
Well, of course, we also got to point out Pogo the Clown. Now, this guy, during that White Trash Johnny Webb match, of course, those two went at it, coming to the ring. The very sadistic, the very shady individual. I'm talking about Lou Cypher with his new Corho. What was it? Hondo, Mondo, Hundo, whatever his name is, kidnapping Jessica. I mean, these guys stormed out. Where the hell is she, Rivera?
I don't know, Chico.
Maybe check the old milk carton.
Completely ignore the fact that I brought up that Vicious Big Grime destroyed the Supreme, another victory for the Robert Black Army.
Poppycock, man, that was out and out blatant cheating.
Chick,
Cheating.
you say tomato, yo digo tomate. Cheating, I don't care, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is that Vicious Big Grime had its hand raised in victory over Supreme. In the middle of the ring.
Now listen, hold the phone, pal, and stop the horses. I gotta admit here on Xpw TV that once in a while I poke. I use that term poke very, very loosely. I tend to poke a little fun at Kraken Angel. Now, you know, I choose not to live my life, as the way they do, their lifestyle.
Show respect.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, if that's the way you want to live. But come on, Rivera, Angel pulling referee Patrick Hernandez out of the ring so Kraken Cronus could get the better hand. However, they got worked over by Supreme, it turned out. And then talk about distraction. Angel kissed referee Patrick Hernandez. Come on, that's not fair play, buddy. Who?
Plays first base.
What?
First base. Who cares? Wait, come back. Get out of the 1980, Chico. Come to reality. When we come back, wrestling fan, the XPW, we're going to show you all kind of action from the Olympic Auditorium right after this.
At the scene of the crime, I had my title shot. I had what was rightfully mine. Me and Sabu in a steel cage. There was going to be no excuses to why I was going to beat him. There was going to be no one to help him out. Lazy couldn't interfere. But at the scene of the crime, I let my anger get the best of me. I let my malice for Sabu and Lazy get the best of me. I had Sabu beat in the middle of that ring. I had Sabu bleeding, pleading for his life in the middle of that ring. And Father, what did I do? I let the anger and the hatred overcome me. I knew better. You've taught me better than that. I gave Sabu the Godsmack, and he was down. But I chose not to pin him. I chose to climb that cage. I chose to make a statement. I had Sabu beat. Lazy could do nothing. None of those fans could do anything. I climbed that cage. I started ascending it. I started going down. Sabu wasn't up. And something stopped me. I should have known better. I lost. And because of that, I can no longer face Sabu for the XPW World Title. I can no longer get what is rightfully mine. But the question becomes, Father, where do I go from here?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you saw at the XPW scene of the crime, at the world famous Olympic Auditorium, you saw the return of the Luchadores, Mexico's most wanted, Damien 666, and Halloween, of course accompanied by the lovely and beautiful Lady Victoria. But before we go to that footage, we are going to take you to an incredible lucha style match between two hot rising stars. Right here from Southern California, we are talking about Super Dragon and the Rising Sun. Let's go to the action right now.
Our opening matchup is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Larry Rivera, this is it, the Olympic Auditorium here in Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles, California. XPW is here, and don't forget about the history that's in this building and what an opening bout this should be.
The Olympic Auditorium, Chico, 18th and Grand, Richmond 9, 5171. And as you see, Rising Sun.
Rising Sun in the ring right now, waiting his opponent, Super Dragon. Whoa! Did you see that, Rivera? What a night this is going to be, Larry.
The traditional green mist You know, you see Kabuki, Kendo Nagasaki, Great Muda, shooting out the mist spray.
Well, don't
the mouth.
Well, turn your head toward the ring and stop spraying on me, buddy, as we hear the music of the man, as well from the land of the rising sun, Super Dragon. And there he is, and of course I was told, wait, that's Excalibur in the ring.
Super
You know,
Dragon,
wait, Larry, you know who that is?
Super Dragon being accompanied by Excalibur Chico.
Wait a minute.
Introducing first from Orange County, California, now Tokyo, here's Rising Sun.
Now residing in OC.
Being accompanied to the ring by Excalibur. From South Central Tokyo, here's Super Dragon.
Of course, formerly from, I believe, Okinawa, Japan, now from South Central Tokyo. And wait a minute, you know who that is? Look at Excalibur on the ringside area, of course, in the corner of Super Dragon.
What do you mean, who that is?
Look at him, look at the arms.
What are you talking about?
If you can even see the arms, that's Kevin Kleinrock. That's Dorco Dude.
What?
Come on, look at him, man, look.
What
Take a closer look,
You
Rivera.
out of your mind, Chico? You losing your brain?
Look how skinny he is. The toothpick I used earlier today at Sizzler's bigger.
Okay, forget about that. Let's pay attention to this matchup.
Look at this.
Tremendous athletic here.
Leg takedown right there, beautifully executed.
Wow, Super Dragon with the inside Dandina going for the pin.
Leg sweep by Rising Sun. Dragon goes down. And now look at this. A modified outside schoolboy pin. 1, 2, felony. What was that? Did you see the count, Rivera? What is going on with this felony?
You know, he's got his hand full felony with the outside Excalibur. You got too much fast action inside the ring.
This guy's dirty, but what?
Too much for one man to handle.
Look at that low drop kick right to the knee of Rising Sun. This guy's Super Dragon. This guy's got a future. I mean, watch this match. Fan, watch this guy. He is awesome.
Both of these guys have a future as two of the top ranked independent wrestling stars in Southern California.
And look at this surfboard from Super Dragon on the Rising Sun going into a headlock. Trying to put him asleep with this one.
Super Dragon, of course, no stranger to the Southern California fan, as he is making a big name in the past few months with the Revolution Pro organization.
Revolution Pro, he's been all over the world, Larry Rivera. Close, going underneath, look at this. Belly to back suplex coming up. Counter now. Oh, look at that drop kick. It's Super Dragon almost to the outside of the ring. Rising Sun off the ropes. Whoa, what a move. Right between the eyes, Rivera.
Right in the head.
And listen to the applause here at the historic Olympic Auditorium in downtown LA.
Beautiful move, usually used as an escape with a little added extra 1-2 punch.
Irish whip reversal now. Super Dragon with the momentum. Oh, look at this counter by Rising Sun with the flying head scissor in Tropicana. I mean, Excalibur is livid on the outside.
Beautiful execution.
Whoa, what a clothesline.
You hear that?
Did you see that?
Solid.
Look at Excalibur, MGM Grand. What is this? This has got to be Kleinrock under the mask.
Oye, Felony, aquí está haciendo el job.
I've had toothpicks bigger
Está
than this
haciendo el
guy.
trabajo aquí, Felony, el referee.
Well, hey, you know, that's one thing I got to say, Felony. No wrestler's going to get in his face. He has a past in XPW as a professional wrestler. Now, of course, hired by Rob Black as official here in XPW. And look at this double team.
Double teaming with this Excalibur. Outside interference.
Oh, look at that. Just through the gut. Right on the knee of MGM Grand. I mean, Excalibur. Oh, look at this. 2 times. And obviously, Felony letting this go, Rivera. Double Irish whip coming up. The double team continues here. Oh, look at this. Going for it. Looked like. Oh, double power bomb.
Wow. There is only so much that one referee can do.
And look at the match. We haven't even been, the 5-minute mark yet, and what action. Excalibur's got Rising Sun on the outside. Super Dragon now eyeing both men on the out. Oh, look at this. Springboard. Dragon Twister.
Wow. Dragon Twister, plancha, pescado, pajarito.
Jimmy is not out here.
Incredible.
And what action. Look at the fans here, Rivera. Thousands here at the Olympic Auditorium as our opening bout. sees so much action, such quickness.
You know, chicos, some of these fans don't realize the historical significance that this building, the Olympic Auditorium, has.
Whoa, what a chop. Super Dragon laying him in now to Rising Sun.
Woo, chico.
You calm down, Rivera.
Hey,
From pillar to post to the far side
getting
now.
excited.
Once again with the upper hand, Super Dragon. Oh, his shoulder. He just went right through the ropes and his shoulder. I mean, that thing looked like it broke.
He almost flew into past the guardrail, chico.
Look at this. Look at the height.
Wow.
On top of both. Super Dragon and Tropicana. Excalibur. And that's got to be Klein Rock. I mean, I've had toothpicks bigger than that.
Listen to the fan here, Mr. Chris Cross. The fan here excited.
The scene of the crime is the event.
By
The
the-
place is the Olympic Auditorium. Oh no, springboard off the top.
Wow.
Going for a Hurricane Rana counter by Super Dragon. And look at this. He's got him up. Look at that. Oh!
Perfectly executed. Full Nelson suplex. Oye, Chris Cross, brother, let me tell you something. This place, I cannot stress how much history is present in this building. Right now, Chico, I just saw the ghost of Andre the Giant flying by over my head.
Well, I hope he landed on you, but look at the count by Felony. I mean, this is what I was talking about. So slow. This guy is so dirty, Rivera. It's so obvious. I mean, come on. We saw him brought out a few weeks ago in Van Nuys from Rob Black into the Black Army.
Chico, I think
And you can't tell me he's not biased?
I think you are hallucinating.
Open your eyes.
Hallucinating.
Super Dragon 450 twisting off the top.
Wow. What a move. Listen to this crowd. And this is the opening match, Chico.
But Rising Sun on the offense, and look at this.
Woo!
Hurricane Rana. Head first right into the canvas. 1, 2, oh, only two.
Oye,
Only
este
two.
encuentro, ladies and gentlemen, este encuentro es de candela.
I definitely agree with that, whatever the hell you just said.
Tremenda descarga aquí en el middle of the ring.
Once again to the top. Rising Sun rises, and no. Super Dragon just barely got out of the way, Rivera. And he hit hard. Rising Sun hit hard, Larry.
Rising Sun putting every 100%, 10%, whatever, how you say it, in the body.
Your math is just as good as your English. Look at this. Super Dragon. Rising, oh, head first.
That was the Psycho Driver, Chico.
The Psycho Driver
Psycho
beautifully executed,
Driver.
and it's over. It is over. What did I tell you about this guy, Rivera? Super Dragon. And Kevin Kleinrock, Excalibur. That's got to be him, man. I got to see the mask come
I
off.
cannot believe how that move is legal. That was almost a murder move.
Super Dragon,
Kill.
Mandalay Bay,
Killing.
Luxor, Excalibur, whatever you want to call him. What a victory that was. I mean, what a victory that was for this kid. Making a name for himself in the industry, in the business, getting a win like this here in XPW.
So you still believe is that one guy as the Excalibur, Mr. Dorco Dude?
Dorco Dude.
Is that what you're talking about?
It's got to be. Come on.
It doesn't matter because this match, I have to say, was one of the most incredible opening matches we have seen in the XPW history.
In quite some time, Larry.
No
I gotta agree
question
with you.
about it. No question about it.
More matches coming from the Olympic.
Lord, the funny thing is in all this, although I cannot face Sabu for the XPW World title ever again, I'm still hunted. The wrestlers in XPW are hunting me for that King of the Deathmatch title. The title I beat Supreme for. Ever since I stepped foot in XPW, everybody they put in front of me, I've taken out. Past champions, current champions. None of them can match me. White Trash Johnny Webb, when he was doing his little drinking binge, when he was popping his pills, who did he come to? Me. I showed him the meaning of tough love. Supreme doesn't have his little whore running around the ring with him anymore, does he? I took the King of the Deathmatch title away from him. He shouldn't even be in XPW anymore. And now I can't even face Sabu for that XPW World title? Well, you know something? Fine. I'll prove my point with the XPW King of the Deathmatch title. That title I bled for, sweat for. The XPW fans, they think this is the end of the Messiah. This is only the beginning. And now I have a new challenge set in front of me. A new challenge that comes from the depths of hell. He wants to come after me. I'm not ducking. He can come after me head on. He doesn't have to jump me from behind. He doesn't have to come out of the darkness. I'll take him on. Whatever his name is. No more games.
So, the Super Dragon, maybe or maybe not, with the help of Kevin Kleinrock,
Dorco, dude.
maybe he get the win, maybe not. What do you think, Chico?
I think that was him. I mean, did you see the arms? The toothpick I got at Sizzler after the all-you-can-eat shrimp. About 10 times the size of those puny little bony arms, dude. But what I got to talk about right now, those luchadors are impressive, but the luchadors that I feel have the biggest future here in XPW have got to be Mexico's Most Wanted, Halloween, Damien 666, and Lady Victoria.
Chico, those three are going to pay dearly, because right now we are going to listen to the words of the almost mayor of Los Angeles. I'm talking about the one and only Mr. Robert Black. Are you aware that he beat out 4 other candidates for the office?
You're a screwball.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us hear what Mr. Black has to say to the people of Los Angeles.
All right, we're back at you, and of course you hear the music of Rob Black and the Black Army, and there's, whoa, Lizzie Borden.
Chico, the fan, the entire city of the Los Angeles turned their back on Mr. Robert Black.
Now, speaking of that, Rivera, this is the first public appearance made by Rob Black since he lost with a capital L the election for mayor of capital L Los Angeles. This is the first appearance by this guy. Hang on, I'm not finished yet. Rob Black, the loser of the election, and this is it. I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
Te voy a decir una cosa. You are talking about the past. This is now, the present, the future. Mr. Robert Black has big plan in store.
Here we are in downtown LA.
Look at the belly of Lizzie
I
Borden.
promised myself that I would keep my feelings
Skin.
inside, and I wouldn't let them come out to all you fans.
Talking to you, Rivera. Talking to you again. Now he's talking to Webb. Look, he's lost it, Rivera. Look at him, he's going nuts. What a loony. Complete.
He hasn't been accused of that before.
I used to love you fans. I used to give a what you thought. But you know what? I come out and I run for mayor of this great city. And what do? You turn your back on me.
That's right.
Every single one of you pieces of turn your back on me.
No me, Chico.
What do you expect from a bunch of illegal immigrants?
Hey, oye.
Oh,
You make me sick.
I think he is talking to you. Come on, you're
Hey,
supporting
Mr.
this
Black.
guy.
What happened to the diversity, Chico? Crack,
Diversity.
crack, Risono, crack, Angel.
Oh no, don't start with him.
Free welfare coupons for everyone who balls to vote for me, maybe then I would have won. But what do you get? Villagrosa. That's who you f***ing beaters want. Villagrosa.
Oye.
You make me sick.
Tranquilate. Robert Black, are
No
you...
more dolls. No more fun and games. This is the real Rob Black. Hating you motherfuckers.
Larry, whoa, calm down, man. Why are you getting up all set?
Are you-
Why are you so upset? I mean, this is great.
You know something? Shane Douglas said he was coming back here, and he pussed out because WCW said you set foot here, we're gonna take your f***ing money. And then your hero, f***ing Conan, where's he right now? He ain't here in XPW because he's afraid. He's afraid. Just like every single one of you f***ing illegal motherfucking orange.
Man, he's showing his true colors tonight, Rivera.
You know,
and it ain't brown.
I think he is going to temporary insanity.
Temporary.
Temporary insanity.
Look at you, man.
Look at the way...
First you're brown nosing, then you're against him. Now you're back to brown nosing him.
Look at the way...
Look at someone cut off his mic, Rivera. Who could it be? Someone in the back. We just got word that the mics have been cut off in the ring here at the Olympic Auditorium. And of course, Rob Black and Lizzie Borden in the squared circle.
You know, Chico, maybe it's a good thing that they cut off the mic because in the crowd is a very heavy population of Latin American, Hispanic, Mexican, Salvadorian, Colombian,
Cuban.
Cubano, Chico. Cubiche, he better watch out what he's saying, Chico.
Oh, wait. It's Mexico's Most Wanted.
That's right.
The return. Damien. Halloween, Lady Victoria. You remember the action from the LA Sports Arena. Oh, look at Victoria. Just gave it to Black. Oh, look at this double team. Who are you going to root for now, Rivera? Rob Black? Oh, yeah, you got a brain. Yeah, right. Look at that. He goes down. Damien, Halloween, Mexico's Most Wanted are back in Southern California, but here comes the Black Army.
Chico, I can only say that Mr. Black had what he deserved coming to him. You hear those words he was saying?
No kidding, man. In Mexico.
Beaner. Chico, that's insulting.
And he wasn't talking pork and beans either. Oh, no. Why the hell is Angel here?
The crack.
Man, Rob Black bit off a little bit more than he could chew. I mean, what a bitter guy. He lost the election. What a loser, man. And then he's taking it out on the people of Los Angeles, California.
All I have to say is that...
Come on, spit it out, man. What are you talking? Look, Rivera, you blocked it tonight.
All I have to say is that Mr. Black better not turn the back himself on the people who buying the ticket from the XPW, Chico.
He better...
Yo no soy frijolero, brother. Te voy a decir eso ahora mismo.
He better not
No
turn
soy
it.
frijolero, I'm Mr. Black.
If you really want to watch him out for his safety, he better not turn his back on Cracker Angel. Nonetheless, man, what a happening here at the Olympic Auditorium. Mexico's Most Wanted basically storming the ring, taking care of Rob Black, but who cut off the microphone? I mean, it could have very well been the Black Army, considering how such a lunatic this Rob Black was, Rivera. I mean, you lost it.
Look at crack covering the eyes of the angel. So he doesn't...
Would you please stop talking about those two?
His eyes not seeing the action.
I think his eyes have seen a little too much, but I don't want to get into that. Rob Black, man, this guy is, I've said this in the past. You're right, Rivera. I will agree with you. He's been, he's lost in the past, but he has really lost it here tonight.
I believe the Mexico Most Wanted maybe turn off the mic themselves.
We're going to have to see what happens with Mexico's Most Wanted coming up.
Hey, boss, how you doing? You know what? I know you haven't been here for a couple of days, but your office is still a disaster from the last rampage you went on. I'm gonna put you on speaker. I'm gonna try to tidy up the place. Hang on. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Is anybody else in that room?
Nah, just you and me, kid.
Okay. Clean it up, because it is a disaster.
Yeah, there's little pieces of NC and
Yeah.
Sulu all over.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking playing with them things. Let me tell you something. My back hurts. My knee hurts. My whole body hurts. But it's all right. You know why? Because at least my ankle ain't broke.
That's true. That I think all things said and done, you and Messiah, you'll be walking around in a day or two, and poor Sabu.
Yeah, he should have won though, man. Now we can. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do.
Oh, you gotta deal with that I don't know, Night of the Living Dead wannabe guy that seems to keep sticking his nose in your business.
Who, Supreme?
Not Supreme. The guy that's like 7 feet tall that seems to be wherever the Messiah wants to be.
Oh yeah, that freak, man. I don't know where he came from. I don't know who the hell he is. I don't know why he's here. But we'll take care of him. We'll do it. Oh, my back's killing me, dude. I'm raging over here. But at least my ankle ain't broke.
So what are you doing with the free time now?
Nothing. I'll be back Monday. I got this. I got some plans. I got some big plans. The plans you don't even know yet. Some things didn't go our way at the show. Some things did go our way. But I got some shit. You're going to lose your mind. It's going to be huge.
That good, huh?
It's beyond good.
Well, then listen. I'll let you get your rest. I know you think best when you're not under pressure. You get some rest, and we'll go back to work Monday.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right. You feel better?
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you later.
So the team of Mexico's Most Wanted made the return to XPW and went right after Robert Black and the Black Army. Now I got to give them credit where credit's due to go after the Black Army like they did. They got as you like to say it, cojones to do that.
You can talk about that all you want, Chico, but it's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. And the Mexico Most Wanted have crossed that line. You don't mess with the army of Mr. Black. It doesn't matter how much or how damaging the insult that they make to your family or your friend are. You just don't do that. Don't take on the army.
Do you have to be right? Do you have to be right every time?
Yes, that's right. Every time.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you who was right. This past Saturday night at the scene of the crime, that was homeless Jimmy. Now, Jimmy got shafted by Mr. 80's Dynamite D the night XPW stood still when they went one-on-one against each other when D was posing as Brother Love. What a wacko he is. Now, D feigned a neck injury. The very concerned homeless Jimmy went over, and of course D was faking it, rolled Jimmy up for the pin. Right now, let's go to the ring and see who just gets some dessert.
Just dessert. We're going to see the whole meal right now, Chick.
No, man, that's a figure of speech. See, what they say is, when you say just dessert, what happens is they go...
Here we go, Rivera. This is it. Another match here. Oh, no. The contingent from Japan. Of course, Noszawa, member of Gurentai with his new manager, coming to the ring. And look at the suit, so lavish. Noszawa.
There he is, one of the representatives of pro wrestling from one of the greatest country in the world.
Who is the promoter talking to on the phone?
I'm sure Mr. Torunaga is talking to the executives back in Japan.
Just so you know, you'll understand, the wrestling in XPW sucks so bad, those children in the first match took them back to a clinic.
Who is he to talk?
That's right. He's absolutely correct.
Guess where those kids learn how to wrestle? They learn by watching the great Japanese wrestlers.
That's right.
It was a hell of a match, but to put down the whole federation?
Japanese, we've been taking you Americans to wrestling school the last several years, and the smart fans, man,
right.
How much did you pay this guy?
Bringing us these one-star match having overglorified backyard motherfuckers.
That's right.
Clear Time is gonna take all the motherfuckers back to wrestling school.
He's got the school, the learning, the
Hey, I will admit this guy's got some pretty valid points.
Get out of the backyard and into the classroom, chick.
What is this, the circus? What kind of music is this? Oh no! Don't tell me! Mr. 80s Dynamite D with a bottle of, it looks like, ignorance? Look at this, Larry. Mr. 80s Dynamite D emulating D-Model.
D-Model, chick.
D-Model Dynamite D.
D-Model.
He's spraying this perfume. You see on the bottle it says ignorance. What a goofball.
D-Model, of course, Barry Pulo himself.
And there it is. Once again, the cologne.
Very arrogant character.
Or maybe ignorant. Have you got a whiff of that yet, Larry?
Not yet, chick. I'm waiting. I would like to smell some of that.
You spray it on you, and maybe you'll get some of those, a hot date on Saturday night.
Maybe it gets you a little, takes you to another planet.
Maybe if you spray some of that, Angel will go out with you.
Dar un pescazazo, chico, ahí.
Arrogance and ignorance goes hand in hand. I exude arrogance. I have confidence. And all that's left is to spray you all with the ignorance.
With the ignorance.
He stinks, and I'm gonna spray him.
Look at this. Exuding confidence and arrogance, and all that's left is ignorance.
You nothing but an indie $5 match earning motherfucker.
Oh, no, Noszawa with the kick to the midsection. Look at this.
Toranaga with no respect now
No respect.
for the D-Model.
Shoulder blocking D-Model with ignorance goes down. Leapfrog up and over, slide underneath by Noszawa, go behind. Mr. 80s Dynamite D. Noszawa holding onto the rope. Look at the jumping jack. Look at him. He is full of himself, Rivera. Go behind again. Oh, look at that, right to the groin.
Noszawa using all kinds of tricks,
Beautiful German suplex from Noszawa.
combining tricks and fundamental in one lightning quick package.
Noszawa, one of the first men of Asian descent to win a title in Mexico. Very rare for that to happen. Noszawa did it. Leg drop onto Mr. 80s Dynamite D. D-Model. Referee Danny Ramirez down. Only 2.
Of course, Noszawa following in the tradition of Tiger Mask,
D-Model calling for timeout, it looks like.
of using Liger, of the non-Mexican to hold
I think
title belt
S.A. Rios is missing a pair of tights.
in the Estado de Mexico.
Courtesy of Noszawa, perhaps sneaking into a WWF locker room. Look at those things. Noszawa with the upper hand in this matchup against D-Model. Ah, baby, look at the ignorance, he says. He doesn't look too arrogant right now. However, with the counter on the armbar, dropping the elbows to the shoulder of Noszawa. Superstar from the land of the rising sun. Headlock takeover. D-Model with the upper hand.
We are seeing an excellent match here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no! Do you hear it, Larry? Do you hear the music? It's Homeless Jimmy. What the hell is he doing here?
Don't tell me, right when we are seeing this beautiful scientific match, now we have to be interrupted by some violent crap, some chopping card crap. Chico.
Larry, I don't mind being interrupted whatsoever when it comes to XPW Wrestling by Homeless Jimmy. Clothesline to the far side on D-Model from Noszawa. Where the hell is Jimmy Rivera?
Noszawa and D-Model ignoring the music, continuing to put on an excellent match.
Noszawa with that snapmare takeover as Mr. 80 suffering from the hands of Noszawa. Shots to the back of the head, and Jimmy's music continues to play throughout the Olympic Auditorium with thousands on hand here in downtown Los Angeles. Right in the heart, Rivera. And there he is, it's Homeless Jimmy. There he is. The question is, what is he here? Why is he here? Oh, he's going after D-Model. And you remember, back in Van Nuys a few weeks ago, the match between Homeless Jimmy and when Mr. 80s was emulating Brother Love. Obviously, some payback coming up for D-Model. Courtesy of Homeless Jimmy. Oh, yeah, look at this. He's going right after D-Model, Larry.
Now, referee Danny Ramirez obviously not concerned about Homeless Jimmy injecting himself into this match, so I guess this has converted into a three-way. Wakata when the keyboard from the computer.
Did you see that? Did you hear the crack? This is obviously now a three-way dance. Referee, oh, look at that beautiful spinning heel kick from Noszawa, and just like that, Jimmy's out. Jimmy's down. Noszawa, man, what a tremendous start he is. Proving himself all over the world, just as our champion Sabu has been doing. Oh, look at that, he just cracked it again. Noszawa off the ropes, is D-Model and Jimmy. Oh, baseball slide drop kick. And they both go down. D crashes into the security railing in front of the fans here in LA.
Noszawa no regard for his opponent, doesn't matter. Trying to take a tombstone with one rock.
What the hell did you just say? You are goofy, my friend, goofy. Noszawa with the attack on both men. Basically fighting both, I guess I'll say, Wados himself. Representing, of course, Japan, member of Gurentai, and of course, I got to point out, Kikusawa not with us this week here in LA. Where is he, Rivera?
I think he's in Little Tokyo in the massage parlor, chick.
And what the shiatsu? Rivera, get your mind out of the gutter, pal. Homeless Jimmy coming in, literally interjecting himself into this matchup for some payback, for some revenge against D-Model, Mr. 80s Dynamite D, and that bottle of ignorance still in the ringside.
Well, if you ask me, I still think that Homeless Jimmy ruined a perfectly good scientific match.
Did you see the height on that back body drop from Homeless Jimmy? I mean, Homeless Jimmy, say what you want, he's not the biggest man in professional wrestling, but look at that. I mean, he can exhibit a move like that. And he is hardcore, slamming 80's head into the turnbuckle.
D-Model and Noszawa had a match with arm bar, good mat work, hold, counter hold.
I'll agree.
And Jimmy coming in with the violent crap, chopping car full of crap.
1, 2, Danny Ramirez, no.
Sending it all to hell.
Noszawa breaking the count. All three men in this matchup, a three-way dance. D-Model, Mr. 80s Dynamite D, Homeless Jimmy, and of course the man from the land of the rising sun, Noszawa.
Already busted open Noszawa with the blood, sangre, running down the face.
Oh, there's the wave. Oh, look at this. Jimmy fell for it. And he fell right on the back of his head. Look at this. Oh, no. Angel's got to be levited in the back. The wave again, Rivera. What the hell is going on? Where's Mr. Miyagi? Oh, leg drop. This guy is nuts, Rivera. And now Jimmy breaks the count. This guy's way too much.
Mr. 80s.
Mr. 80s Dynamite D.
He's a psychiatrist's dream.
Look at this. Drop kick from Homeless Jimmy. Once again, the elevation from Homeless Jimmy on those beautiful drop kicks. He gets up higher than most guys. Look at once again, and Noszawa goes crashing to the concrete floor.
That's one thing you can say about Homeless Jimmy. He has tremendous altitude gaining technique.
You're exactly right. Once again, whatever the hell you just said. Mr. 80s and Noszawa. Oh, look at this. From the top. Rivera.
Chico, the homeless plancha. You see that? He climbed. He climbed like a rocket, like a pájaro.
Homeless Jimmy. I mean, he looked like a bird, like a plane, like, well, you know. This match continues now. As Homeless Jimmy, I mean, the height on that move before Rivera. As he's shoving D-Model back into the ring, and where's Noszawa? Noszawa suffering at the hands of Jimmy as well.
Homeless Jimmy, his body is similar to that of a glider. Mass, heavy mass in the middle. Center of gravity.
Homeless Jimmy suffering at the hands of both men. A little double team action coming up.
Energy equal MC squared, Chico.
From the first two participants that were scheduled to go against each other now going against Homeless Jimmy. But look at this. All three of them. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Double bulldog from the top. Homeless Jimmy.
Homeless Jimmy taking complete control at this time.
1, 2. Oh, that was close. Once again, Noszawa breaking the count as Danny Ramirez almost hit the 3. D Model. Oh, look at this inverted atomic drop. Not 1, looks like 2 coming up. And D Model, he's hurting. Oh, look, he just stuck. And Jimmy nailed Noszawa. And I don't think Jimmy gives a damn. As long as he nails somebody, Rivera. And he's nailing Noszawa now with those kicks right to the neck, choking away, using the ropes for leverage. From behind, oh, look at that, right to the groin, Rivera.
At one point, it looked like Homeless Jimmy was in the driving seat. Wow. Toranaga coming to the ring trying to interfere.
He got it right in the eyes. D-Mono sprayed him with ignorance right into the eyes. And look at this, the D-driver. Paul Tokunaga still on the outside of the ring with his eyes hurt from that ignorance. And there he is, D-Mono's got it again. Oh, and he sprayed Noszawa right in the eyes. I mean, I know arrogance. Oh, look at this, the 86. It's got to be over. This is it, 1, 2. Oh, look at this, Jimmy's got the ignorance. The bottle of ignorance.
When is it illegal to use this spray, Chico?
No kidding it is, man. And look at that, he just nailed him with Skid Row. Oh, Jimmy.
Hey, another victory. Another victory for Homeless Jimmy.
Big deal. What are you trying to get at, Rivera? He won another match. He's on a roll.
You're talking about, Chico, this is historical.
Historical, yes, I know. I know we're at the Olympic Auditorium. Yes, I know there's history here. Jimmy with another victory here in XPW over 2 men, Rivera. 2.
The ghost of Ray Stevens is flying around in this building.
Hopefully he'll fly you out with them. Look at this. Homeless Jimmy with the victory in a match he originally was not supposed to be in. It was these 2 men, Rivera, Noszawa and Mr. 80s, set to go one-on-one against one another, and Homeless Jimmy interjecting himself, getting the dude.
Well, there's Mr. Toranaga with the flag of the country that has been schooling the entire world. Oh yeah, what was that come out of the nose?
Mr. 80 still, I guess, partially blinded by that spray to the eyes from the cologne known as ignorance, as he would say. Well, that's the way he talks, the model.
What are you talking about, Jake?
Yeah, baby, look at the ignorance. Look at it. That's how he talks. What's he doing? Dumping on the ring crew. That goofy guy. Leroy. What a goofball he is. What a match that was. So Homeless Jimmy scores another victory here in XPW. Make that number 2. Chalk it up in the win column and gets a measure of revenge against, look at the model. The ignorance. Well, you saw him out there. He was Mr. Model.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's no surprise that this Japanese continue. I'm talking about the great Noszawa and the manager, Mr. Torunaga, running around, dropping the name of the Larry Rivera.
Go.
But I would like to know, I would like you, Mr. Robert Black, to know, I know you're watching the TV right now, Chick. Please, I am with the loyalty with the Army. And I know how these guys put down your hard work, and I personally find it disgusting that they think that you should fund, support their way back to Japan. No way.
Rivera, did you just say that Rob Black is watching XPW TV?
That's right, I just say that. He's watching right now.
Loser. Since you're Mr. Know-It-All, why don't you tell everybody what we're going to see next week here on XPW TV? Chico.
We're going to get into trouble. XPW fan, next week, stay tuned to the TV, Chico, because we're going to bring you more action. From the scene of the crime at the world-famous Olympic Auditorium, we're going to see the Johnny Webb, the Pogo the Clown, and Steve Risono with the beautiful Veronica Kane and the Enterprise. And speaking of the enterprise, we may see the debut of a new member of that organization.
Plus,
And last but not least, information on the next big XPW event.
big one coming up. Plus, don't forget, footage. Oh, I've been thinking about this one for a while, Chico. Major Guns, and is it hot? You remember that?
Ladies and gentlemen, for Chris Cosa and Larry Rivera.
Larry
say
Rivera,
good-
you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
At the night XPW stood still, Big Grimes and I, we stood victorious over Supreme and New Jack. I put New Jack through a flaming table. I went through hell that night. And when I stand in the middle of the ring victorious, the lights go out. When the lights come on, everybody is put out. Everybody is on their back. And what do I stand in front of? A 7-foot monster. And then, at the scene of the crime, when I'm descending the cage, after I put the Godsmack on Sabu, the same 7-foot monster appears and costs me the match. For some reason, this monster, this creature from hell, always comes when I'm at my weakest. It's going to be a different story when I can see it coming, when I'm at my strongest.